What are they so afraid of?
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. It's just plain old xenophobia at the end of it all.
It's a normal process that, you know, when new groups come in, you know, there may be tensions, there may be issues.
I watched this community grow. I mean, we were the only Bengali family on this block at one point, and now it's like all around us. A lot of the Polish Americans and the white Americans that were here in this community, they moved out when they saw the Arabs and the Bangladeshis moving in. Instead of, like, you know, learning about one another, you know, interacting, it was just staying to themselves, being reserved, and just avoiding everyone.
Meet Shafwan, Detroiter, community organizer, precinct delegate, and aspiring member of the Detroit City Council. He's been involved in the Hamtramck community since he was a kid, and he's not exaggerating the shift in Hamtramck. Take a look at this. Back in the 70s, Hamtramck had a 90% Polish population, and today it's estimated to be 60% Muslim, making it the first Muslim-majority city in the U.S., which got people talking.
You govern a majority Muslim American city. Are you afraid?
That's the Islamic call to prayer. It blasts out 5 times a day throughout the streets of Hamtramck, Michigan.
The flyer reads, "Let's get the Muslim out of Hamtramck in November 3rd. Let's take back our city."
They just assume, oh, you're here, you're going to shut down our bars, you're going to implement Sharia law, and all of this other stuff. Like, I don't think they understand the Muslim community. The city of Hamtramck has had a majority Muslim City Council for almost a year now, or over a year now, and everything seems the same still.
Although Hamtramck recently elected a Muslim-majority council, the city's mayor for the past 10 years has been of Polish descent. Meet Karen Majewski.
I think it's too easy to make too much of kind of ethnic tensions. I mean, you know, we want a story needs conflict, right? And conflict resolution. But I think it's too easy to kind of make that the story. Ethnicity and diversity is what we've always been as a city. It's what we've always valued. It's not always an easy thing to do in the real world, because this isn't the Epcot Center, right? You know, these are, you know, we're all human beings living our own lives and doing our best to interact with each other and to build a community.
And while Majewski remains optimistic of Hamtramck's melting pot, the younger generations still feel there's a lot of work to be done.
Do you ever remember, like, solid efforts that were made from the Muslim community or from the Polish community to create some type of dialogue and to, like, whether it's to share a meal or to be like, this is what we believe or this is what we do and, like, this is how we can coexist?
Honestly, I don't remember an effort like that. And I feel a lot of the people that missed that opportunity, they were first-gen, you know, immigrants. So they didn't really see the benefit in it. It was just, they hate us, so we hate them, and things like that. Yeah.
I've never had Polish food.
It's not very flavorful, I'll be honest.
So what's typically, I guess, the reaction when you guys come in here? Are you guys familiar or friendly or?
Friendly, but it's like also a bit tense, I feel. Like, that's what I've noticed each time I've come here, it's just a bit tense. I don't know why.
If there was something that you could say to them or that you really want your voice or your community's voice to be heard by the Polish community that's still left here, what would it be?
We're open to learn about you as much as you are to learn about us, you know. It's not like we're trying to push you out or anything. It's like, hey, you know, you have a story to tell and we'd love to hear it.
Yeah. Do you want to, like, have a seat?
Most of the customers come from outside the city, probably about 90% of them. And they're also probably a lot of Polish Americans, but a lot of, Americans, like whatever they are. People want to experience Polish food, they want to come to Hamtramck.
Have you ever felt like there was any tension or any awkwardness, I guess, between the Polish American community and the Muslim American community as more immigrants came into the town?
From the perspective of suburban people, they seem to be very disappointed that the city is changing. So I hear a lot of that. I personally don't understand it. I think people are like, Hamtramck is supposed to be a Polish city, but it's not. I think it's supposed to be an American city. People are busy with their lives. They don't have time to and it just seems, again, it seems like the suburban people for some reason are just like fixated on here. It's like, you don't even live here, why do you care?
There's also an atmosphere of acceptance, and I think that opportunity and that necessity is what really makes us unique and really makes us a potential model for how those relationships can be worked out in the real world of human relationships and human struggle.
Everyone has a place at the table. So if you're listening and you feel like you have something to say about your community and you want to share it with us, or you're concerned about something, come out to the table, let's talk, let's eat, let's figure it out.